It's Melissa Sandvig, and I want to thank you for joining me on Unlimited Possibilities. I'm so happy that you're here to watch my show. I have a lot to share with you. Today I want to show you my job that I did on Dancing with the Stars. I was a swan in Swan Lake, and it was an amazing experience. First time they've had classical ballet on that show, so it was an honor to be a part of it. And I'm going to show you behind the scenes, the dressing rooms, the makeup, before and after shots, as well as the holding area that you see all the stars sit in during the show. So it's very exciting, and I'm glad I was able to take my camera back there and get kind of an inside scoop for you guys. Also, I have an interview with Alex Wong, who was a contestant on So You Think You Can Dance, but his run ended pretty soon after he started because he tore his Achilles basically in half on the show. And this is something that dancers deal with all the time, but he's truly inspiring and talented, and I want you to meet him and hear his story. So I'm going to bring you an interview with him, and then I'm going to bring you back to my Pilates studio here in my home and show you a move of the day. This time not dance related, but Pilates related, so that you can get a good abdominal exercise like I do every day. So again, thank you so much for joining me, and here we go with all of my Dancing with the Stars stuff. Enjoy! I'm in the hallway before Dancing with the Stars. Here are the dressing rooms. There's Brooke Burke, amazingly beautiful woman. Here's the confessional. This is where they talk about how wonderfully or how badly they danced. And here we're going backstage for our costume fitting. I'll take you there in a minute. Hi, we're at Dancing with the Stars. They're setting up lights and everything for our rehearsal. This is what the stage looks like. We have no people in the audience and lots of tech crew making it look amazing. So we have 3 hours to rehearse this. So we're in our tutus. Super hot. Like swans. And we're going to rehearse, and hopefully we'll look amazing. We have fog and trees and a blue floor. So it's very TV, not real classical ballet like we would normally do, but it should be exciting. So wish us luck. Hello. This is pre-swan makeup.
I don't like that stuff.
You can see me.
Body makeup.
Just.
I'm going to make your foundation fade. It's really weird to begin with.
Pre-swan.
Match up at the end.
Looking all natural. Master of all masters who did my face. Hey.
What's up?
This is some
What's
blue
your name
eyeshadow. Your name?
What's your name?
My name is Melissa. You can call me Shawanda.
Hey, Shawana, my name's Latuan.
Latuan. There he is.
My name's Latuan, and I had to frost her eyes out like she was like from the 80s. You know what I'm saying? She looked like her mama used to look.
We're gonna get some frosty lips. Here they come. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Look at that. Get in there. Get in there. There. Oops.
I'm ready for the stage now. None of my lips are on. Another pre-swan, pre-blue eyeshadow. Yes.
can see her. She's like right next to me.
Choreography.
Yeah. So I just wait for her and then stand up.
And
then
do
I
we
guess
put our
Are you
bodies
gonna
flat or just stay
no,
diagonal?
No, probably facing.
Stay looking at them.
Yeah.
On a
we're
diagonal.
gonna
Yeah. Okay,
Stay in
good.
our.
And looking at them, not the audience, right?
I don't think so. It's all about them. Because this would look weird.
Down.
I might do a shout out to mom and dad.
Pizza,
yeah. Eric, I love you. No.
Is that hubby?
It's my hubby.
Here, right? And then we open.
Are we gonna bow or anything?
Hello, I'm here with my friend Alex Wong, and I'm in New York. I did that shoot last night for Dancers Care Foundation, and I had the luck to hang out with Alex this morning. We just had an amazing breakfast, and I just want to give you a moment to get to know a little bit more about him, because I'm sure you saw him on So You Think You Can Dance season 6? No, 7. Just kidding.
Or 5.
Or 5. Yes. So he's obviously an amazing dancer, technician, artist, all of the above, and like me has overcome a lot to get where he is now. And I just want you to hear a little bit about his story. I met him auditioning season 5. We were the ballet people and we bonded. What's up? I know. So tell them a little bit about what happened season 5.
Well, I was soloist with Miami City Ballet when I auditioned for season 5 of So You Think You Can Dance, and I auditioned and made it to the top 20, but I was actually unable to continue because I had a contract with the Miami City Ballet already, and they would not release me out of the contract. So basically, I had to drop out, or I was forced to drop out. And then I finished my season with Miami City Ballet, and then I decided that I wanted to go back again because it was something I really wanted to do. So I went back for season 7 and auditioned, and I made it that time.
That's amazing. I remember when we were sitting there and you were asking me, what would you do? What should I do? Should I not go back to Miami, or should I stay for the show? Because there's that moment of not knowing. You get to like the top 30 and you don't know if you're going to get chosen. Like you kind of have to hope and pray that you're going to get chosen. So it's a matter of giving up something you have for a maybe, or staying with what you know. And he was awesome at keeping his contract and his word, because in the dance world you need to be good for your word or people won't hire you again. So
I think that's kind of all you have, like especially in this entertainment business. Like if you
Yeah.
don't keep your word, you don't really have anything.
Yeah, so I think all in all too, it all worked out the way it was supposed to, because he got on season 7 and was just, he blew everybody away.
Blew my Achilles tendon away too.
That's right. So tell us what happened about that. Oh.
Well, basically I was on, I think, week 5, and everything was actually going really well. I actually had just an amazing week the week before, doing a hip hop routine, which was, I mean, I never thought that
It was
would be doing a hip-hop
amazing.
routine.
If you haven't seen it, look it up. Out of Your Mind, is that what it's called?
Out of Your Mind.
Just ridiculous.
With Twitch. But that was going well, and the next week I did a Bollywood and a foxtrot.
So hard.
And during the Bollywood, I was doing a series of jumps, and when I landed, I heard a crack. I thought I stepped on my partner Adechike, then he was not there or anywhere around me, and I thought maybe the floor cracked, which it didn't. And then I realized that I must have kind of did something funny, weird to my ankle, because then I kind of felt like a numbing, weird sensation, and then I just kind of went down to the floor slowly and waited, and the medic basically came on stage, looked at it right away, and was like, you probably ruptured your Achilles tendon. Went straight to the emergency room, and they told me I had to have surgery, and it'd take me about a year to get back to dancing.
That is the most devastating thing for a dancer. Even just having a minor injury, like you can't give it your all, and it's so frustrating. But to have something that drastic, especially in the middle of a competition, I mean, you're tired, you're stressed, you're working harder than you've ever worked. That something like that happens, it's heartbreaking. But
I remember going back that day just crying, and like the other contestants were like, they were just like in the room. They were like, we huddled up and we just started crying, and the whole thing was kind of really crazy. But in hindsight, you know, everything happened for a reason, and you know, everything has been great.
yeah, see, positive attitude. And with that attitude and overcoming things like an injury like that, you know, my show is called Unlimited Possibilities. So this guy can do anything right now. He's in New York. He's got a lot of things happening, and again, a lot of possibilities just from his hard work, his dedication, his positive attitude. his honoring of commitment, which is hard to find. So tell us what you're planning on doing next.
Well, I basically moved back to New York to do physical therapy because they have really great physical therapy here. So my first thing was to move to New York, figure out the physical therapy, figure out the healing first before anything else. And you know, I used to live here and I have a lot of friends here, so in terms of a city and being healthy in my mind, I thought it would be the best place to rehab just because there's so many opportunities. And I figured, you know, settle in New York for now and opportunities will come, which they did. And right the day I got out of my boot, I started teaching, I choreographed, I went to Poland, you know, I did a world competition there, like taught a bunch of students, which was really nice. That was kind of new for me, new word for me, because I hadn't been able to focus so much on teaching and choreographing before because I've been so busy dancing. And then in January, I kind of started getting back into shape and started doing some dance things. I did print jobs while I was injured and some commercial things that weren't as dancey. And I booked a TV pilot, dancing in a TV pilot called Smash.
Amazing. Keep your eyes out for it.
And so that's been good, and I've been teaching on weekends and going out for Broadway auditions, which I'm excited about because I've never done Broadway yet and I love to sing. And hopefully there's a few things here and there, but I'd like to join New York City Ballet. That would be, I love company work, I still love ballet. I want to do everything. In an ideal world, I would be doing everything, but it's not really possible to spread yourself so thin, especially being in a ballet company, you know, that you have to commit to them 24/7. So that's kind of where I'm headed, just kind of lay myself out everywhere and kind of see what happens.
That's awesome. I mean, he's amazing, and you're just gonna have to keep your eye out for him on Broadway, on TV, and print work, and you know, ballet companies, everything. And I'm just so excited that I got to hang out with my fellow ballet dancer. Maybe you'll see us dance together at some point. We'll work on that. Trim down for you. I'm a little taller than you. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, I just thank you for doing this interview and saying hi to everybody. If you guys have any questions, you can email me on the website, and I'll ask them and shoot you the answer from the direct Alex Wong. Anyway, that's it. Thanks a lot. See you later. Bye. Okay, so the move of the day I'm going to show you is the Pilates 100. And this is an amazing exercise that I do every day with my clients as well as with myself. It's a great way to warm up, get circulation going through your body, and a great way to engage your core and your abdominals. So I'm going to explain the different levels you can do first so that you can start at beginning and move your way up to advanced. The main thing you want to know about this is the breathing. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. It sounds a little bit like Lamaze, but you're going to take 5 breaths in and 5 breaths out, 5 counts. Now, while you're doing that, you're going to pump your arms furiously to get that energy going, and you're going to try and engage your triceps, the back of your arm, as well as your back and your abdominals, all at the same time. I know it sounds complicated, but it's not that bad. So it's called the hundreds because you do 10 sets of breaths, which is 5 counts in, 5 counts out, so that equals 100. Now, if you're a dancer like me and you can only count to 8, because that's what we do in ballet, sometimes I do 80s, so breathing in for 4 and out for 4. So that's just a variation for us dancers out there that don't like to count to 10. So the different positions you can do your body in, beginning is just with the legs down. Knees bent, feet on the floor. You can do this on a mat on the floor. It's nice to have a little cushion under your back. Laying all the way down. So here you're going to curl forward and pump your arms. Breathing in for 5 and out for 5. In for 5 and out for 5. Intermediate, you're going to lift the legs up. Knees over the hips, feet in line with the knees. Same thing. Breathe in for 5 and out for 5. In for 5 and out. Advanced, the legs straighten and go as low as you can hold. Same thing, breathing in for 5 and out for 5. So I guarantee if you do this, the best time is in the morning when you wake up. Take a little stretch, lay down on the floor, pump your arms, straight arms, abdominals pulled in. Make sure you don't let your back arch. Make sure that the belly button is pulled into the spine. You're taking nice deep breaths. and you'll get your circulation going, your abdominals turned on, and it's a great way to start your day. So the Pilates 100 is the move of the day. Try it at home, and you can always send me a message if you have any questions. If your neck is really tight and tired, you can go ahead and lower your head down. That's fine too. You'll still feel it, I promise. So good luck with that. Have fun, and try and incorporate that into your workout every day if you can. The last thing I want to leave you with today is something that actually a friend just told me. And he said, don't live in punishment for the lessons that you've learned. Now, what that means to me is so much happens in our life, and we, especially me, can be hard on yourself. And you just can't let go of something that you've done to wrong someone else or to wrong yourself. And if you let yourself dwell in that and punish yourself, then there's no way that you're going to grow and improve as a person. So what we need to do is take these lessons, whether it's just making a mistake. I know I can beat myself up over the head if I make a mistake in ballet class, and it ruins the rest of my day. And actually, it's just ridiculous. So you have to take little lessons and let it go. You know, we can't let that stop us from living our life and learning. So like I've said in my past shows, you know, every experience is an opportunity to grow. And so stop beating yourself up over little things that happen, and move on. You know, if you've done something wrong to somebody, obviously you have to apologize and make sure that the air is clear, but then let go of it, because life's too short and it's too valuable. So be nice to yourself, don't punish yourself, learn a lesson, and then move on. So something to think about. Hopefully it'll help. And I can't wait for you to come back to my next show. I have a lot of fun things in store, and I hope you enjoyed today. So work on your Pilates 100s, and don't beat yourself up over the small things. So take care, and I'll see you next time.